cutting-edge technology to treat heart patients. One of them is the first in the country to perform a new breakthrough heart procedure that was featured on a popular television show tonight. Beth Hunt joins us now with the story.
Well, guys, the Arkansas Heart Hospital is the first hospital in the country to successfully implant what's called a parachute device inside a human during current clinical trials. And tonight's episode of Grey's Anatomy featured this same procedure that is so far showing to improve the health and quality of life for patients.
I guide the parachute into the heart, open it, so it will block off the damage caused by his heart attack. It should keep the rest of his heart from working so hard while it heals.
Grey's Anatomy gives viewers a dose of medical drama every week. And in Thursday night's episode, the show recreated a real-life scene that played out first in this cath lab at Arkansas Heart Hospital. That white device in the actor's hand is called a parachute device, the same kind you see Dr. Mehmet Cilingiroglu of Arkansas Heart Hospital showing us here.
The device gets inserted into the heart as such, and when it comes to the body temperature, it self-expands.
This parachute implant is an experimental device designed for patients who have congestive heart failure as a result of a heart attack. Dr. Mehmet, along with Drs. William Rollifson and David Mego, have helped pioneer the latest medical breakthrough.
We were lucky to be the first center in U.S. to enroll the first two patients successfully with successful implantation of the device.
Every year there's a latest and great advance, and we've been able to blaze the trail in that regard, which I think has benefited everybody.
We're privileged to really be on the cutting edge of a lot of new technologies here. It's kind of been our mantra for a while. This is an example of that.
65-year-old Roy Scotchdepol can attest to that. He had a parachute device implanted into his heart here just weeks ago.
The way they talked about it, how much it improved my life, I said, I'm for it.
Scotchdepol's heart problems came to light a couple of years ago. He had a history of heart disease in his family, but still thought it couldn't happen to him. And of course it did.
I had actually had 2 heart attacks in 2 days.
His heart so damaged by those 2 heart attacks that it enlarged and the remaining healthy heart didn't function well. Scotchdepol's shortness of breath became so severe he could barely get around. So he sought help from Arkansas Heart Hospital and the parachute device. Here's how the procedure worked. A tube was inserted through the groin and then up into the heart through the tube. The device was pushed out the end and expanded, walling off the damaged heart, making the chamber smaller and allowing the healthy part of the heart to function more efficiently. The results were dramatic and immediate.
Increase in his pumping function of his heart from anywhere 20% to 35%. Significant improvement.
Since we've had this procedure, I'm not afraid to tackle a lot of things. I'm getting a new lease on life, and that's what anybody could hope for.
All right, clear lung fields, heart is beating nicely.
Doctors say this is an example of cardiology that has exceeded expectations.
It's unbelievably gratifying. And it's rewarding. We're just happy to be part of this project here in Arkansas and part of the Heart Hospital's efforts at furthering research here in the community.
And it's probably only a matter of time before Seattle Grace takes the real-life script of doctors in Arkansas to once again create the drama you see on TV.
And a great stat there at Arkansas Heart Hospital. Patients